Hi, and welcome to this week's Monday Live, and welcome back to Live. I hope you have had a wonderful couple of weeks, and I hope you, of course, you're going to have a nice week too. So let's get to it. As you might have noticed, this week I'm using the Monology Oracle cards and the Oracle of the Seven Energies. This week, I actually thought of, the monology will be perfect. Sometimes when I think that, the cards don't agree. They did this week. And it might have something to do with, we have an upcoming new moon. We have an upcoming new moon that is a solar, not a solar eclipse, of course, a lunar eclipse, of course. And after the new moon has been here in the end of Aries, I think it's both this, then the moon, of course, and also the sun a few days after, shortly after, moves into a Taurus, which is a whole lot of other energy. And we're also getting a retrograde Mercury sometime during this week. Not quite sure when, but I think it's maybe around the same time. At least it's this week. If you have special interest, you can look it up. And I know there's several people on this. I know that, for instance, both Gregory Scott and Pam Gregory, that's astrologers. Gregory Scott both do tarot cards and astrology charts. He also do readings for every full moon, every new moon, special videos, plus a weekly horoscope for the week, and cards each day with tarot. So yeah, that's nice. So if you're interested in special energy around that particular things, you can seek one or both of them out. So yes, and so let's get to it. And as usually, if you catch me live, you have the option of choosing to get a card for you from one of these decks. So let's see which one first. Oracle of the Seven Energy, like when I did the Danish one. Let's see if it's some of the same energy, maybe even one of the same cards it has been before. But let's see. Two cards. These two, this one around. Okay. They are very much connected, those two cards here. We have a card called Beyond the Ordinary and a card called A Burst of Magic. And yeah, a burst of magic is for sure beyond the ordinary, or maybe when you look beyond the ordinary, you are making the burst of magic yourself. You're becoming a burst of magic. You're stepping into the magic of creation, the magic of life, the magic of, the magic of stepping out of the ordinary. I get this sense of that the ordinary, in this case, is sort of the things that in your daily life sometimes feel like it's holding you back in developing what's the word in English? It's not like you're stuck, but it's more like sometimes you can get this feeling that you have this ordinary life, you like it, you maybe even love it, it's nice and it's comfy, and you wouldn't you'd be very sad or something not so pleasant feeling if you lost it, you have this sort of ordinary life, maybe, but there is something in you that wants something more, but you have it already within you. But seeing and looking beyond the ordinary. I'm not telling to you that skip everything and go on a sort of a pilgrimage journey or something like that. But what I am asking of you is to sort of look behind the veil of the ordinary world. Look behind the veil of the ordinary life and see the magic. See and notice and feel the magic within yourself. This new moon coming up is also an eclipse, a lunar eclipse. So that means that the energies are not just around here for this week. They are also around. Also around for several months ahead. So it's very much about what you set in motion now. It's not just until the next full moon where you can see what's fulfilled. That's also that, of course, as usual, but it's also on more long term. So that is why it's extra important for you if you choose to see beyond the veil of the ordinary life, the ordinary things you do, the ordinary things to have a normal life, job, children, family, friends, whatever you're doing in your life that's normal and ordinary for you. That's normal for you. Ordinary, not in a negative low sense, but you know that it's the normal thing, that it's nothing out of the ordinary, so to speak. It's just you know, normal daily life, whatever that may hold for you. So you are asked to, you know, the burst of magic and beyond, to look beyond it, to see what is behind, what is the magic in my life. How can I feel this spark within me? How can I see the magic around me? How can I see what is not so ordinary in the normal, so to speak? I think it might sound a bit philosophical, but if you go inside, maybe need to close your eyes. I don't know. I often have to if I go into it, and sort of get the feeling of this, what this means for you. Then, because you have it within yourself, you are not just an ordinary person. Well, of course you are, but you are not, but you are also so much more. You have this burst of magic within you. Have the magic. You're part of the universe. This is sort of a person and the universe in one. It's the universe and the person in the universe. And that is what is all, for me, it's normal thinking, but for many people, it is not. So for many people, it's very normal and to think of, we are here, and we are, of course, yes, we are wandering around here on planet Earth, and the planet Earth is part of our solar system, that is, again, part of the universe, Milky Way and the universe, and so on and so on. But I see more like a microcosmos, macrocosmos, the energy of Tao, and you know, and the fractal energies, and you know, all these patterns, that we are part of a greater whole, and the greater whole are part of us. We are part of the universe are part of us. We have the creative energy, the creative spark within us, and we are created from that, the creative spark and energy, you know? So it's like a two-way street with endless doors, endless possibilities, endless ways of doing this and being here in this lifetime, this time around. So that it's very much about seeing the extraordinary in the ordinary, seeing the extraordinary in your daily normal life, and recognizing that you have the magic within you, and that you too are so much more than just your normal, regularly, that's difficult to see for me, regularly you know? You're so much more. That's so let's take a look at the monology and see where's the energy are from that. Let's see. Last time 3 weeks ago, we had lots of people coming on here at the same time, and today that, well, hardly any. I hope it's not because of technical difficulties. There was a time where I thought everything was fine because the clock ticked in the top, and but no one was there. And afterwards, I found out it was only 19 seconds. It's like, no. So I hope that's not it. Hope it's just because people are doing different things. So let's see. We have the first one. It's very much aligned with the other energies. Let's see the second one. This way around, yes. We have the energy of releasing negativity. And yes, because if you feel you're stuck in the mud, and if you release negativity, in this case, maybe the shoe or boot that's stuck in the mud, then you can get free, then you can get on, then you can move on, then you can do something else. So by releasing what is the heavy sorts of energy, the things that are holding you back, that you feel is like, whoa, this is dragging me down, by releasing that sort of things within yourself, and maybe do a little bit of changing around in how you do things, how you look upon things, think about things, how you react. By doing so, it will be much easier, and then you will sort of set that spark, then you will get this spark going, and this will be able to sort of happen almost by itself. The next Moonology card, yeah, functions very well also. It's about looking at the bigger picture, and it's a good advice when you want to release negative energy, because when you look at the bigger picture, it's often way more easy to say, okay, this thing that I'm feeling, these things that I am experiencing, and like, when you look at the bigger picture, so okay, what can I take from this? What can I learn from this? Instead of just going here and go like, oh no, and whatever it is, no, I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling down, I'm feeling angry about this person saying, doing, or me not being able to, or whatever, something, a situation that keeps coming up that, like push your buttons like, oh, why not? And oh no, and all that. It's about seeing the bigger picture and ask yourself, okay, what can I take from this? See beyond the veil of the normal in the situation, the ordinary in the situation, and see what lies behind it. That will make it way more easy to release. If you already are connected to this magical burst and already are looking beyond the ordinary and seeing beyond the veil of ordinarity and seeing the extraordinary things in any situation, then it's really way more easy to look at the bigger picture and releasing any sort of heavy negative energy that you feel is holding you back in any way, any area. If you feel it can be a bit difficult to catch this sort of energy, this is the advice about how to do it, how to make it more easy for you. This is the sort of the guideline, the map to how to get to find your burst of magic, to how to see beyond the ordinary and tap into the extraordinary, being that you also are, and the extraordinary things all around you and within you. It is about seeing the bigger picture, letting go of all what feels like, whoa, finding ways to shut it off. Take a walk, do some exercise, do some yoga, listen to some music, dance, paint, bake, I don't know. Go outside and shout loud, hug a tree, listen to the birds singing, whatever it takes, what works for you. Read a good book, but if you are a place where you have the option to go outside in nature, that is a very good way to help you do this. It's also a very good way to notice and go beyond the ordinary, to notice that everything is extraordinary, that everything sort of has its own burst of magic, and has not just a burst, but it is magic, and everything is extraordinary in its own way, including you. So that is what I have for you this week. You can use them all together. You can use this first to be able to do this. You can use this as a sort of roadmap, guideline to be able to tap into this, okay? To be able to yeah, to feel the magic, do the magic by letting go of what holds you back and seeing things in bigger picture. But it's also way more easy if you work the other way around. See beyond, you know, the veil of the ordinary into the extraordinary, and see the magic within things. This way it will be way more easy to let go of what you feel is holding you back and see things in a bigger picture. So they support each other. They are two things of the same coin, two sides of the same coin, but they are also, this is the way to get to this, and this is the way to get to this. So it depends on what works for you. Is it all put together from the start? Or does it feel more right to begin to see beyond the extraordinary and feel the burst, to let go of the negativity, the heavy things that you feel holding you back, and see the bigger picture? Or does it work better for you to see the bigger picture so you can let go, and then you can feel the burst of magic and the magic within you, and see beyond the veil of the ordinary and see the extraordinary ordinarity in you and everything else and in your life? Okay? Life is extraordinary. You are extraordinary, and you and life are magic. So, bye for now. Have a nice week. See you next week. Bye bye.